So the email that first got me was this one. See this one?
Yep.
Now, Doug Newman is the chairman of Edgar Cayce.
Okay.
This email, I fell for it. But it looked kind of original, but it's not.
Okay.
And if you read the email, it says, "Hello, Keith, how are you? Our friend Francisco Saldana, an Edgar Cayce member from Brazil, on his way to Adelaide to attend his sister's funeral." I should have. As far as I know, they are on their way to Australia and they have some problem in the Philippines airport. Kindly call them out and please help them in any way possible. Now call you soon as possible. At this time, it's too early here in Vancouver and I am on my way to the airport to catch my flight back home. Nothing to be worried about the virus since they have a medical certificate. But so if you go back to, if I go to edgarcayce.org, now if you go to this part here, contact us, international directory. So that person, what he did was went into the international directory.
Yeah.
And if you see Australia, my name is there, my email, my cell phone number, my home doesn't work anymore, but my cell number does. So I was the victim. He said, okay, I'm gonna pick this guy here. And he's gonna use the chairman. For the chairman of the Edgar Cayce is Doug Newman. And he's gonna use another person from Brazil. This person here, Francisco Saldana, he's the person that needs help. And I've never met Francisco Saldana. I don't know his name. I don't know what he looks like. But his name is on the international contact as well.
Right.
But he used 3 people. The victim, which is me, then 2 people, and there's this person here that needs help, and Doug Newman is he's the chairman. And I don't have his email address.
Right.
So so I should have, I just looked at the email and I never thought anything about it. It looked like chairman there, chair, Edgar Cayce. But I also rang ARE, and at that time it was closed because so I couldn't get an answer there. I had a look there and I said, oh yeah, it sounds legitimate. So I never thought second about it. You see the name there and everything looks sort of, I didn't think, okay, this is a scam.
So he messaged you with this, and then what?
And then, actually I rang his phone number and I spoke to him. And
This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
4 to 5 days, so it will be, if we will take it today,
okay,
it will be on, we can take on the result on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
The funeral will be on Monday.
Yeah.
And if we cannot get this flight today, the next flight will be on Monday also, so it will be too late.
Yes.
The second option is we can take the expensive test.
Yeah.
And if we will take the expensive test, it will take us only 3 to 5 hours and we can get the result.
Okay.
The problem only is my credit card already reached the credit limit.
Okay.
I informed my bank and my bank told me they can extend my credit limit. It will take 2 banking days for the processing because I'm not personally in Brazil.
Okay.
So I informed and Doug told me Alvin is traveling. So he told me to wait a call from you.
Okay. So That's all right. I can help you pay for that.
And again, I'm deeply sorry for the inconvenience because at this moment, I think it's almost evening in Vancouver, and according from Dog, he has applied this evening back to United States. So
Yeah.
Dog told me to wait a call from you, and again, I'm deeply sorry for this inconvenience.
No, that's all right. Any way I can help, it's okay. So yeah. So, but to organize the payment, you want
Okay.
if you go there, maybe I can do it through the phone when I ring you, and then.
No. According from the immigration people, about when you called me.
Yeah.
Remember the first time you called me 20 minutes ago? They received an email from Doe, and Doe asking if you already contacted me.
Okay.
And they told me not yet. And according from Doe, he just sent you another email message with the details.
Okay.
Are you able to check your email while we are talking?
Yes, I'll check again to see if he sent me another email. Yeah, I'll check.
Again,
Yeah, hold on.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay.
But why was this a responsibility for you or anyone else on the Edgar Cayce group? Why would that be any of your problem? Like,
Exactly.
I know,
I was in my mind like, oh man, why did he pass it on to me? That was going in my mind. Why did
wouldn't he have had friends or family or whatever? Like, why is he contacting?
that was going in my mind, but I thought, oh, he needs help. He's stuck. So it says he's stuck in the Australian embassy.
That's a lot of money, man.
Of course, I know that. I got after I sent it. Then it's when he sent another email. Oh, hold on. It was when he sent another email. There.
Did you say your son?
He said, look at this. Oh, look at this. Hello, did you already? And then he says, they need also a security show money at least $1,000 US. That's when it hit me. So after that's when I go, what? I just sent one, and now you want another $1,000. That's
hang on. So he asked for more.
Yeah. After I sent that, he asked for another lot. And then it hit me on the head and I go, oh, this is not real. He asked for another 1,000.
Hang on, let me read that one. This one, hang on, let me read. Hello again, Keith. Did you already help? I'm deeply sorry for this. I learned from Australian Embassy here that aside from it. Many people from Asia pretend to be a tourist in Australia and New Zealand, but they will look a permanent work as soon as they arrive and never return to their home. Kindly help them for the last time and please lend them an additional, and I will call you tomorrow morning to discuss how I am able to repay you. I wish I could call you, but I am on the plane now and I'll be taking off soon.
Oh no!
Your kind consideration again.
You're like into this.
Good. Hang on. Good night, and thank you very much again for help and saving
He's so
journey.
nice, this person.
Please acknowledge if you receive this email, Keith. I cannot believe these bastards out there, man.
And you see how I fell for it, like.
But how can you not track this guy now? How can we? Can you? Have you reported it?
I've reported it to so I filled out a scam watch and the ACC scam watch.
Yeah.
I filled out a form, and this is the form down here. And this is the name of the person that received the cash and his email, but he could. And that's his phone number there. So I rang the Philippine police, and they gave me every excuse you can think of.
Oh, of course.
why they can't do it.
But don't they have like a policy here? Has the money already cleared out of your account?
Well, when he picked up the cash straight away, that's once you pick up cash, the bank can't stop it. There's no point, you know.
But isn't there like isn't there like a little bit of a wait? Like when did you realize that it was a scam? Like straight away or after a day or?
No, after he sent that second email.
So how long after you paid him did he send the second email?
Just straight after.
Yeah, well, see, they normally banks like don't release the
but
money
he
for
had a cash pickup, so I don't know how he picked up the cash straight away. Once he picked up that cash, I was like.
But don't banks normally check all these things?
Yeah, well,
See, with you would have, as if they would have just let go of $1,500 to a foreign country. Surely they would have known that it was suspicious.
So what I thought, if I rang the Philippines police, if I give them the address of where the money was picked up, they would have had security camera and know who it is, who picked it up. Straight away, you know, you catch it.
So this guy
But the police just gave me like every excuse you can think of, so I sort of gave up there, and I just said, it was a sort of a lesson learned. But you know, when I emailed Judith Stevens, which she's the one who looks after all the international contacts, and wait, hold on. Did I send? So hold on. So I emailed her, and this is the email she emailed me back.
Dear Keith, I'm so very sorry for this whole experience to have happened to you. However, thanks to your early warning, Doug Newman has been notifying, and our CEO and chief staff are formulating an email to be sent to all of our international representatives. I have already heard from second country that was contacted by the same unscrupulous people, and have cautioned them not to respond and forwarding these emails to our chief of staff. Thank you again, Keith.
So this is the part where if she had already heard from second country, what I'm thinking, maybe it happened to somebody before, and what I would be upset if they have been scammed or tried to scam them, and then the AR knew about it. They should have warned all of us straight away, international contactees.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that when I read this part, this is where I sort of said, hold on, did the ARE already have this sort of, that someone was trying to be scammed and they knew about it? They should have acted straight away and contacted all of us straight away.
Oh, definitely. See, that's the problem with these things. People wait until you get robbed and then they react. It's not like...
Yeah, and that's the part I sort of...
They're not proactive, they're more reactive. They wait for something bad to happen and then they put something in place, where it's got to be, if any threat of any kind, you've got to be very diligent, you know?
Because this is the email, and I sent to...
Man, as soon as anybody asks me for money, man, if anyone rings me or anything, I hang up the phone straight away.
I do that all the time. I'm like...
I never. As soon as anyone asks me for money, man, nah. I don't care. Yeah. Unless it's your children or you know people personally, but...
Yeah. So this is...
But you obviously...
I was like trying to help somebody in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the email that I fell for. And I never thought a second about it. So my wife even told me about it. Like, she was signaling to me, like, that guy doesn't sound right. You know, when I was talking to him on the phone, I got a recording. And I just shoot it away. I said, you know, like, in my mind, I need to help this person. This person needs help. Nothing's going to stop me from helping this person. And that's when I got caught up with this scam.
Far out, man.
But anyway, it's done and dusted. And I was thinking whether to do a GoFundMe page and send it put it on my YouTube channel. But I don't know. And I was thinking, Mama, well, why should people donate to me for being for being an idiot.
Well, you weren't an idiot. You were doing a nice thing,
That's
but
what I thought,
unfortunately,
yeah.
you see, that's the thing with these situations. Like, your first thought was to help. That's all you wanted to do.
And
like,
this was an urgent situation, and that person.
Yeah. So you're obviously you're operating from a place of deep empathy and compassion. You're not thinking these things, but that's what pisses me off about this world we live in, man. Like that's the problem. Like, you put your trust in people, and now look, like, and now you know what? Next time there might be an issue like this, or where somebody will contact you or me or whoever, and now we'll be scared because of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm. But it doesn't stop me. I'll just have to be more careful from helping people. But you can see how the technique works. Eh? Like, you go to any web page, you look for the contact. So this scammer just went through here and he looked through the list, and he's already got his plan out. So he's going to look for a victim. So this person could be a victim, and he'll just send this victim here that same email, and use me or someone else as the person that needs help, and he might fall for it or she might fall for it. So you can repeat this like many times, the same formula, and one person will fall for it. Out of, if you do it like 100 times,
of course, one
poor sucker like me would fall for it. Like, you repeat it many times. My son was laughing.
So bad, but
my son was laughing. He couldn't stop laughing. Like he said, like, you idiot. Basically that was his laugh. Like, you idiot. How can you fall for it?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh.
No,
but
I actually
you know what? It's just. It's not that you're an idiot or anything, man. It's just that it just goes to show how good of a heart you have. But it's funny because I mean, it's not funny really, but it's more just
but see, 1,500 is not a lot of money, but it's still a lot in some ways for like a person.
It's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. $1,500.
Because when my wife told me off, I said, "Okay, I'm going to do lots of overtime." She said, "No."
You know what, Keith? It'll come back to you, mate. It'll come back to you in one way or another. Like, whether it's, I believe in karma like that. So, what you've done, it'll come back to you. It might not be straight away, but it will come, man. And I hope it does. But yeah, I reckon you should open a bloody GoFundMe.